What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on NIO ticker.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And I will show you that delisting fears are still on the table. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So guys, let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, right after we had this massive movement to the downside, and it was the results of their earnings report, and I covered it in my previous video. But since then we have this movement to the upside, and from its lowest point to its highest point, this asset gained about 23%. And for now we have this breakout above the range of resistance, but unfortunately we didn't close the daily candle above this range. And I have to say that the daily candle for now is very ugly. Let me show it to you more thoroughly. Right here at this very point, let me clean the chart a little bit. As you can see, we have a very long wick to the upside and a very short body. And this candle is a shooting star, and this candle shows the trend reversal. As you can see, we hit this range of resistance, broke it to the upside, but then bounced back, and we are again at the same level. So I have to say that we have to be very cautious. And let me show you some recent news. First of all, let me show you this article that I covered in my previous video. And the main idea of this article that Chinese regulators sees more positive signs in the interaction between Chinese and US regulators. And let me quote you this. The good interaction between Chinese and US regulators in recent months is expected to break the long-standing deadlock in audit and regulatory cooperation. And it is believed that the regulators on both sides are capable of reaching a cooperation arrangement from a professional perspective as soon as possible. The report quoted a senior accountant as saying. And for now, we have another news, and this news is not so good. Let me show you right here. Just a couple of hours ago, on Bloomberg.com, we have this article, and it says, SEC chief cast doubt on imminent deal to avoid China delistings. And let me quote you these bullets. Chinese authorities face hard set of choices, Gensler says. He signals only full compliance with US rules with suffice. And let me quote you this. Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler tamped down speculation that a deal is brewing to keep about 200 Chinese stocks from losing their listings, signaling that only total compliance with US audit inspections will allow the companies to keep trading on American markets. They have been thoughtful, respectful, productive conversations, but I don't know where this is going to end up, Gensler said in a Tuesday interview, referring to ongoing negotiations. It's up to the Chinese authorities, and it could be frankly a hard set of choices for them. The SEC chief staff words show the US remains unwavering in its demand that American regulators get full access to the audits. Gensler also underscored that US law gives him little room for compromise, and a congressionally imposed deadline of 2022 for kicking businesses off the New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq stock market unless China crisis is looming. And let me show you this. The SEC earlier this month started publishing a provisional list of companies that could face removal. While the move had long been telegraphed, it fueled a sharp decline in US shares of companies based in China and Hong Kong. And I covered this news, and for now we have an update. And the latest update to the list came Wednesday, when the SEC flagged Baidu, Futu Holdings Limited, Nocera, IQE, and Cassie Pharmaceuticals as additional firms at risk. And definitely, these companies are not the last companies that will be added to this list. And I have to say that all of the 200, right here, as you can see, all of the 200 companies of Chinese origin will be marked. And definitely, it will be a negative catalyst for the market. And the more companies will be added to this list, the lower will be the credibility of other Chinese companies. That's why, for now, it is the main risk that we have for now for Chinese stocks in general and for NIO in particular, and that's why we have to be very cautious. And you might wonder, how much time do we have until the delisting process happens? I have to say that right after these companies are in the list, they have to comply with their SEC rules within 1 month, and then they will have a grace period of 3 years. For now it is 3 years period, but we have another news that will reduce this period to 2 years. And that is the reason why we have the deadline for some companies as 2024. And that is why we might see much higher bearish pressure on NIO stock right now. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me switch again to hourly time frame and let me show you this movement in details. Right here we broke, as I already mentioned, this range of resistance and went lower, and for now on a daily time frame, as I already mentioned, we have very ugly candle. And I have to say that from the swing trader's position, you should be very cautious about opening your long position right here, because we have a lot of bearish pressure from the regulators, from Chinese and U.S. regulators, and that is why most likely we might see even lower price action. But if you want to invest in this asset, for now you can accumulate your position on every daily red candle. But first of all, you have to do your own due diligence and you have to decide whether Chinese companies are worth your attention because of all of these rumors and FUD about delisting or not. And if the answer is yes, definitely you can add to your position on every daily red candle, and this will give you more attractive average price, and this will give you much more profits in the future if these companies won't be delisted from US stock exchanges. And let me show you the price targets. For now it is very difficult to assume any price targets based on this price action, but we have a lot of supports and resistances that are above our current price. And the next range of resistance might be right here at this previous swing high at the price point of $26.34. And right here we have a next one at $33.75. And if this asset will go south on upcoming sessions, and if we'll see some relief in the delisting process, definitely this asset for now fundamentally is very attractive, and it has a huge upside potential from its fundamental perspective, and that is why these price targets are very viable if the listing FUD will be eliminated. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing